Aye, lads.
The metagame challenge is so crazy, man. Like, even if you do mediocre like we did there, you still turn a decent profit. And if you do, obviously if you do well, you just get an insane amount of stuff. What can we try next? So we got 7 wins with Esper, we got 4 wins with Taxes, 3 wins with Reanimator. What other options are there to go over the top of the mid-range piles? I mean, Reanimator is actually a solid option too, but I'm not playing Reanimator. Oh, Willowgeist is not a deck to go over the top. Willowgeist actually goes under the mid-range decks. It's not good though. 3 wins, not mediocre? Maybe not for you. We could try a fight rigging version of the Kami War deck, yeah. Kami War. Right, so these are the cards that you want to put under your fight rigging. And then you want to play fight rigging. And then you want to play power greater than or equal to 6 creatures. Consuming Oni or Gitrog. This guy's got to be good. Maybe Gitrog, right? Because sometimes it puts a land into play. And putting lands into play is kinda good for casting your large and in charge cards. Not 4 of though. Well, I think it's got to be a 4 of, right? You've got to play enough hits for your fight rigging. So here's the deck, and then you've got only 14 slots remaining to ramp, remove, draw, counter, hit graveyards, remove artifacts, remove enchantments, remove creatures, remove planeswalkers. Yeah, should be easy. I have no idea what the other 14 cards are, chat. Not a goddamn clue. If you don't know, make it Fable. Well, Fable is the default pick, yeah. But just having a look to see if there's anything maybe better. Alright, so you've got Gitrog on 4. Your other 4 mana card is either Binding, Connoisseur, or a Key. They're all pretty decent. Okay, let's just go Binding. I suppose. Let's go Binding. I guess you're playing... We've already been through this kind of science, huh? You want Innkeeper in this version instead of Briefcase. Okay, chat. It's time to cut 12 cards. So I think when we're actually playing some big creatures, so we don't need as much removal. 2 Grasp, 2 Charm, 2 Binding.
It really is.
3 Hook. Still fucking hard though, isn't it? We cannot cut we cannot cut any Valkis because Valki is a card that we have to put under fight rigging. We cannot cut a creature. We cannot cut these. We cannot cut these. 7 of these cards. Why are we playing red, man? Why don't we just play Golgari 5 colour? This is the easiest way to do it. I mean, once you get rid of the charm, you kinda have no removal, but it's okay. Maybe you have to play no bindings. What else is there to cut? There's nothing. A 26 land meta, 61 cards, gas. It might be. Maybe 26 lands, 61 cards is the future. Because 25 lands are not enough and 26 lands are too many. And that can be solved by playing 26 lands, 61 cards. Fight rigging! Alright, it's casino time, chat. Place your bets. 1 loss and you're out. How many wins? We've actually had only positive runs so far. A 3 win, a 4 win, and a 7 win. We're feeling good. Alright, decent hand. What are we looking for here? A creature and some lands? That's about it. Ronin pile. Okay. Alright, we need literally a single land and we win this game. A single solitary land and it's GG. It doesn't even have to be untapped. That's the best part. Just any fucking land. And we don't even need to draw it next turn. We would like to draw it next turn, but we don't have to. What do we say, chat? First one has to be white? No, blue. No, white. Fuck. I've got one more source than the other of one of those colours. I forgot. I've got one more white. Okay, so this is blue. Blue first. Gandalf first. That's good. That's an easy way to remember it. Nice Stormseeker. But what a pathetically tiny creature. What an embarrassingly small creature. I'll take a Valki, please. Fine. I guess a 6/6 that draws a land every turn will have to do. Thank you, Tony, for the gas. Alright, at the beginning of each combat, if it's untapped, an opponent may sack a creature. So, they sack a creature, tap my guy, and we get a land, or we get to attack for 6. Pretty good. And then you've got the heavy thing too. Mono red cannot beat one chunky creature. They certainly cannot beat 2. Hello? Sack a creature and we get a land, dude. It's crazy. I'll take a white. Thank you, dog. I'll take another Fight Rigging. What a card, dude. What a frog. Again. I mean, the mono red player's in a bit of trouble here. Zero betters are in an absolute shambles at the moment. It's a Chad deck, but we are smarking with large boys. We can bounce the rigging, yeah, but lethal sounds good to me too. We can bounce our rigging, we can bounce our meat hooks, we can bounce our bindings. Lots of options. Every land that comes into play has that sack, draw a card. Dude, this card's gas. It's not just... I thought it was just the ones that opponent gives me. Wow. Does no other deck play this card? Nah, because the only other... The only other deck that's really going to be these colours is going to be Jund, right? And Jund, like normal mid-range Jund, while Gitrog would actually be a decent card in that deck, you're just going to play the Connoisseur instead, right? Especially when you've also got Fable in your deck, which is another forced card if you're playing Jund. So that's the issue, right? There's only one other deck for this card, and that other deck just has a better choice than the Gitrog. Okay, I mean, possible ritual opponent. Let's give it a go. Give me my Trespassers too. I don't know how I feel about casting Infernal Grasp against mono red 2-drops. That sounds pretty bad. I feel a little bit better than casting a Binding though. Yeah, you can play Sultai, but Sultai has no mana, man. Sultai will just... you'll... double blue cards in a 3-colour deck with no triomes is... sounds like you're asking to die. And I don't want to die, chat. I hate dying. I really enjoy my life. Maybe we go Valki first here. I know we lose 1 life, but maybe they only got 1 2-drop. Okay, they have 3 of the same 2-drop. Right. Pretty terrible Valki here. Feels bad. Maybe the worst Valki ever. They're... They didn't play their creature. Tony. You've lost it, mate. You've lost your mind. That's so inefficient, man. They could have played the 2-drop, and then they could have killed the Valki this turn and played another 2-drop. I'm offended by the inefficiency. They have not attacked with their Stormseeker. Okay. In that case, I respond with large man. We have Kami War next turn, so we can maybe just take a block with the heavy here. Although I guess the Shakedown Heavy is about to be an Ogre Warrior Coward. Doesn't look like a coward to me though. Chad down Henry. Even if it says coward on the card, I'm still not going to believe it. Henry could never be a coward. Dude, fucking Tony is a coward though. Tony is an unbelievable coward. He knows who wins the long game. But I wouldn't be surprised if Henry is the fable of the last set. You know, just a card that people didn't really play at the start of the set, but then at some point we just realised that 4 copies in every single deck that's playing those colours. The card really is gas, huh? It's a wombo combo. Bounce your Innkeeper, Hookies, Riggies. Ah, the rigging doesn't work though. Sad. Tony's gonna have to wait until next turn. Yeah, frog. Give me a frog, Tony. Deck is just absolute gas. My god. Kami War activating the fight rigging. Yes! Large boys. Big numbers. This deck has some big numbers.
Trickery is just a hobby. Chaos. Make notes. I know.
If we get to attack with Okagachi, we get another Valki. Goodbye, Tony. Thank you for the 2,000 gold. I feel like Tony could have done with the gold more than I could, but what can I say? That's capitalism, bitch. Welcome to the real fucking world, Tony. Maybe you'll think about that next time. Glory to capitalism. Chill out. I'm chill, man. I'm chill. Never been more chill. This could be another turn 2 Valki against Plains. Let's try it. God damn, man. Sometimes I do things that just blow my own mind. What a gamer. What a frickin' gamer! Paladino, okay. Guess I'll remove it. And then we want to fetch the Bant Triome. Dude, stop top decking, you're so lucky. Get fooled. My guy only has 2 power, you know that, right? 2 damage, baby! 3 deeps. Monkey YOLO Swag 0420. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, man. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Couldn't do this without people such as yourself. You're a glorious capitalist.
It really is.
Okay, I've got to be honest, this is not the card I thought it was. I thought this was like +3/+3 to 1 creature, +2/+2, and then +1/+1. Anybody remember what that card was called? It was also called Cathar, right? Cathar something? Arm the Cathars. You can have your 1/1 token, opponent. You can enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts. Right, chat, so this is the correct play. When on stage 3 of your binding, you have to wait a moment, you know? You have to wait like 30 seconds or so before going to combat. You've got to let the opponent forget that your creatures have Death Touch, so that they block your Prosperous Innkeeper with their Core Celebrant. But you can't wait too long. If you wait too long, then the opponent will get bored and they'll start reading all the cards on the board. So you have to go around about now. Okay, Docs is too good, apparently. What a gamer. Maybe we waited too long. What? Mech Titan Core. Huh? That's not a card I expected to see, man. Alright, opponent countered their own deck by putting Adeline in. Okay. Is it another Culling Ritual deck? I'm not sure. It's a 4 of Meathook deck, for sure. Is it a Ritual deck though? Because we've only actually seen a lot of 3-drops. Adeline, Core Celebrant. I think Ritual might actually be a scam here. Let's just play this, but we've got to cut 4 cards. Couple Bindings, little Grasp, maybe 4th Kami War. We can cut some removal because we're bringing in Rays anyway. Cleric class and Paladin class, okay. The Book of Exalted Deeds, but no Snowlands? And an Elspeth, okay. We can hook the board binding the Elspeth. I mean, they're going to have... It's actually a bit annoying if they play it. We don't want them to play Elspeth without any creatures. Because we want them to plus the Elspeth, right? If I play this as blue, then we can cycle this. Don't need that anymore. Alright, deck. Any gas? Where are my chunky creatures? We've not drawn a creature in this game yet. In this match, sorry. Ah, Getty boy. I am Gitrog, the horror of Zhava. I love making frog noises, chat. Any frog fans? Oh my god, what is this fucking disgusting ass combo?
Try not to give up hope.
Your opponent wanna chill? Wanna chill? Dude, am I gonna lose? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe. Because I can hook, but they can pump the class next turn, right? For an interesting little ability. I don't have time to remove the class first. So they're going to pump the class, get a creature back, and make another angel. Okay, that's fine. That's this little turn off is insanely good for us. What are we using the Kami War on though? The book or the cleric class? It's gotta be this stupid thing though. We're popping off, baby! Popping off! So they can sack the Phantom to get in for an attack with the adversary. We bounce fight rigging. We go again, baby. Big Frog. No sack, huh? Just gonna take 8? Alright. Untapped. Sacrifice your land, draw a card. Second Froggies, okay. Draw a card. Dude, this deck is actually gas. I know our opponents are not the most insane opponents, but it really is a gas deck. Every turn is extremely strong.
The world tree will be key for cold times.
We swing for 21. There's this deck does not hang around, man. Once we get going, we're swinging for a lot. Bam Bam dead. Yep. Kids game. I disagree. This is a game for intelligent, mature adults. Problem is, someone called Kids Game is obviously playing like mono red or equivalent, and I'm not sure how strong our hand is against mono red or equivalent. Binding helps a little, I guess. Runes? Is it really? It can't be runes, surely. It is in fact runes. So we need to take the other Bant Triome or the Naya one. Opponent has passed the frickin' turn, yo. No scry? Well, we know we're playing Gitrog this turn, right? So we want the sack land to be the 1-colour one, not the 3-colour one. Right, we just need to keep trying to draw removal and, yeah. Ride the frog to victory, I guess. We don't want to bounce Scalds, but I'll still use Kami War on Scalds though to stop them getting any counters on their creatures. Can start sacking these lands to draw to. Dude, this frog is fucking gas, man. One of the problems with these like Kami War decks is that you can run out of gas, huh? But when every one of your lands is 2 mana draw a card, it ain't bad. What are you doing with the second chair in the background? Could use a new one. That is my son's chair. So you cannot have it. Sorry, kid. That's Oliver's chair. Where is your son? He is at swimming lessons. Any non-lands in the house? Right, so I can just endlessly loop Kami War. It's pretty good. Little exile every turn, pretty decent against runes, I would say. They can sack this Kami to tap our Gitrog for the turn. They chose not to. Okay. They go to 2. So they're probably going to do a big life gain turn here. But we can just exile Kami again. Probably won't be lethal. But we're looking decent. The question is, are they going to go to life gain on the Jukai Naturalist? Opponent. What? I guess I'll just kill you then? Oh wait, they can't. Oh, they can sack the Kami. Oh, I thought they had to sack an untapped creature. Very interesting. Culling Ritual, you say? It's an intriguing card, chat. Very intriguing.
This is great banter. It really is.
Chat, have you ever met a runes player that didn't draw scouts? Like maybe scouts was like the 20th card in their deck rather than the literal 8th every time. Yes, you. How many rays do you want against runes, man? Not that many. Valki is actually really good against runes. Turn 2 Valki, because they don't have a huge amount of creatures. And they desperately need to have one in play every turn. We require a black land, chat. We still be requiring a black land. At least we can cast the fight rigging next turn, so we get another draw at a black land. I mean, our entire hand is black cards. We need a black land. Please. Deck. I'll get on my hands and knees, I'll beg you. I will beg. I will beg. Should have begged. Should have begged. GG. Yeah, man, the challenge is hard. Miss a colour one time and you risk your entire run. Crazy. Alright, game 3. The one offland colour did matter? Well, no, because it would have been red blue, if not white blue. So we still would have no black. One more mana screw. I mean, Runes is an okay deck. It's not amazing, but it's fast enough that they might be able to beat us in a game of Magic, even if we're not mana screwed. Wouldn't be the craziest thing. I've lost to Runes before while casting my cards. Alright. Please, dealer, you fucked me last game. Please give opponent one creature and no removal. One creature and one removal. But it's a 3 mana removal though. Okay, nice. The thing is, they're going to use the borrowed time on the heavy, right? And then we can turn the Valki into a naturalist, and we can actually cast these for cheaper. We'll get a discount on the sagas. I don't think the discount will work for Kami War because we'll probably need more than 5 lands to have all 5 colours anyway, but maybe. Maybe. We only need a white or a blue. Well, I guess actually we need a white or a blue and a green. If they use borrowed time, untap land for binding. So good. So good. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Okay, that's good. So the heavy will probably draw us a card here. You fucker. I'm getting actual mana screwed in 2 games, not like this. I play 26 lands, man. What? Pass. Pass, huh? Do they have an Iganjo? They do. I guess we want to let them cast the rune. Alright, white or blue source? Culling Ritual. Damn it! No creature. Never lucky. Binding does find a blue or white source though. What about a blue and white source? Poor lads getting dismantled, aren't they? Four Valki is gas in this deck. That it is only a 2-power creature, but the 2-power, the damage adds up over time when you're spending like the rest of your mana removing stuff all the time. I've only got one black, Sag. Death Touch, yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to lose this though. If I lose this, they get a creature for all their runes, man. Seems not worth to me. Our little 2-power plebs were enough to get there, chat. You attack for 2 enough times, you win the game. 3-0, baby. We're going off. 10 times to be exact. Not 10 all the time, but 10 a lot of the time. Okay, what do we have here, chat? A Naya opponent. Turn 3 Capitano. Yep, Baus. As always, chat, as is always the case, we need a land. We need a land because probably our Shakedown Heavy is getting removed, and then buy like a Cathar, and then we need to hook for 3, right? Monka S. Two Baus. Dude, we might need to Valki as a creature. Uh-oh. Two Racketeer bosses, bad news for us. Very bad news. Yep, opponent is well and truly going off. What? That was it? Bro, that was pathetic, my friend. A pathetic turn from a pathetic player. Go Henry! Get him! I mean, that was... Howl Pack Piper, huh? This deck is unbelievable, man. So good. Next turn we can bounce Hook or Fight Riggin or one of their things. Look at the size of our creatures, dude. They're massive. Big chonkies. Yep, Ignis. We swing for 11. I'll take a 0 mana Tybalt. Honestly, it's probably better in that spot to actually cast the Valki as a creature and just take the Ignis. Okay. Okay. I mean, obviously 4 hooks. Ritual. Ritual, ritual, ritual. Ritual, ritual, ritual. Seems pretty, like, bad to me, if anything, man. Getting to kill their Innkeeper is quite nice, I'll say that, but other than that, I sleep. I don't think we really need to sideboard too much. Maybe take out a Kami War. -1 Kami War, +1 hookies. You could even consider like cutting a frog. I do like having the 8 big junkers though to activate our fight rigging. I'm not sure what this hand is, but it's a hand that can't cast Innkeeper, but I would say can't cast Innkeeper yet. Alright deck, I cannot tell you how much I would love for you to bless me with a green land. Just go on and bless me one time. That's hot. That's some hot, hot, hot stuff. Gold Span Dragon? Alright, opponent, I'd like you to not draw a land, I guess. No land. I guess we are taking Ignis. Because if they draw a land and then play Ignis and then pass, then on their following turn they can pay 1, bounce the Ignis, and they've got 5 mana and they can actually get gold span down. Pretty cool. Alright, don't draw a land this time though, you lucky son of a gun. Okay, little rigging into a Kami or Binding. Do you just play the Binding? Don't be a bitch. Let's go. Interesting choice, chat. Big Frog or go again? Big Frog or go again? They drew the Baus. Small spook. Do we get to see what they target? No! What? Bullshit. Why would we? What do you mean, why would we? Because I want the advantage to be to me. I want the opponent to lose. Am I supposed to be apologise for this? What the hell is this, man? 1 mana draw 2. Or 1 mana make 2 mana, I mean. Okay. I would like to draw a Meathook. It's finally over. I mean, they need to discard Captain. It's going to brick, yeah. Classic. What does this thing do? Whenever you discard a spirit or a card with Disturb, get a counter. This little pleb has Menace, okay. Okay, Operation Try and Draw a Hook. Oh no, second boss, yikes. 2 mana now from each traveller. Oofed. Give me a fight rig and bounce, please. We go again, chat. I'll be honest, that's not really what we wanted to see. But I mean, it's not exactly the worst thing in the world, is it? Take the Traveller? No, I think we can let them cast the Traveller, right? And then just kill it before they bounce it. Because I don't want to use this Valki as a creature. I want to play it as a Tibble, right? Those were good trades for us, because we want them to have a small number of creatures so we can play Tibble and not have it immediately die. Because we're getting a 6/6 next turn. Hookies! Just unbeatable deck, like, don't know what to tell you. Opponent has drawn 3 lands and pure gas, and they're just getting destroyed. There's the third boss, though. Pretty good. Third boss is maybe a way for them to come back, but I do doubt it. High case of the doubt. So they're just dead, right? They have to give us Shakedown Heavy here. So they're taking 11 plus 1. Oh, they let us draw with the heavy. Okay. What? 11 plus 1? 11 plus 1 equals 12? 4 wins, Jet. I would say 4 comfortable wins. Like an easy 4-0. These are the same 2 lands we had last time, with pretty much the same hand. And we drew a green source that time, so of course we'll draw a green source this time. What has happened shall always happen. Gruel on the play, bedge. Townraiser Tyrant coming in now. So they cast the Tyrant, we'll grasp it, untap into rigging, pump our Innkeeper up to a 2/2 and then try and find a 4th land for the frog. If they play the smashing instead, that's okay, then we can just slam the frog into the fight rigging. Alright, assuming we hit a land, We're going to have a 7/7 ground creature, and they're going to have a pupper and a tyrant. Kami War or Valki? So it would be minus the Valki on the tyrant anyway. but then the Tybalt dies to smashing, right? So it's Kami. Kami also lets us like bounce our fight rig him too. Alright chat, we need any untapped land to win the game. We've had plenty of attempts at it, we've failed so far. We've passed the test. Magic Pro. What did I've already missed land twice. We've got to draw one eventually. Any land sackers in the chat? I think yes, man.
Last week of school for this teacher. Hot streamer summer incoming.
Big boys coming through. 3 mana and 3 lands in play, by the way. Deck is unbelievable. We're being the biggest mid-range pile while also not dying to aggro. It's absolutely insane. We're winning the matchups that we're targeting, and we're not even losing the ones that we're supposed to be weak against. Feels good, man. One observation that I would make is that we've brought in the 4th Meathook in every single matchup so far. That's probably a surprise to nobody. As I imagine, who would have known that just playing 4 Meathooks is good? Who would have known? This is a fun deck, huh? It's a fun deck. I've got to say, I have no regrets about not playing the key. I was wondering if we needed the key to actually be able to cast Kami War. We've had just no issues so far. This deck with Elvish Mystic, yeah, a mana dark would be pretty nice.
Keep up the good working, Mr. Streamer.
Man, I want to slam a big idiot, but I am slightly concerned by the Reckless Stormseeker. But I'm not that concerned. The only thing I'm actually concerned of is them playing the 4-mana dragon and hasting it, but if they do that, then they don't have the mana for the Liberator, and we actually will get to do our fight rigging. So let's slam the frog. The problem with going bind in there is that I'll still end up taking a lot of damage next turn anyway. We have a white, let's take a blue. What's the score so far? 3-0, 4-0? Why not? I can't fight rigging. If I fight rigging, they remove it with the trap breaker. Come on, Froggy! I think they've got a second protection spell, chat. Monk ass.
Trickery is just a hobby. Chaos is my career.
What one did they destroy? This one? Feels bad. Yeah, that's a good hand, man. 2 protection spells, got the Liberator, some decent aggressive creatures. Okay, they missed lethal. Oh no, they didn't miss lethal. No green. Imagine having reach, dude. Imagine what a feeling it would be to have reach.
Surely you can handle a little pain.
The stupid ass flyer is a 5/5, huh? Okay. Okay, we fought hard. We fought hard. That was an incredible draw for them on the play. We need our hooks to get around the snakeskin veils. One green, one red. No removal though. That's a hard choice, man. I think Rahilda, though. I don't really understand how this works. If I flip on their turn when it's night, will I actually get a double striker? No. If I flip now, will I get a double striker? No. Okay. So I always have a first striker. In that case, I pass, I guess. Wow, what a top deck, man. Literal best card in their deck, Sag. Alright chat, we need them to not have a land. Jesus, dude. Okay. relatively lucky for our friend on the other side of the battlefield here. Tapped lands here, just absolutely brutal, man. Okay.
I am Valki, god of... Oh, my cup is blown.
This does cast, right? You may play it, so it's staying on night? Or what? You may play the exiled card. It goes today. This thing becomes a 6/7. Okay.
Ouch. You wrote this.
Ah, woo!
I leave this in my wake.
The tap land there on the grasp. Bit of a yikes, I can't lie. Bit of a yikes. High potential for game loss after that. Kill Toveler? No, we can block Toveler though. That seems like quite a good card. If you ask me, it seems like quite the card. No attacks this turn, but I mean, you can't complain, can you? Not even any green for Veil. Shakedown attack? Nah, I don't really care about a card that much. I don't want to give them any blocks there. So they're, even if they draw a land, their lair can only attack for 6, right? Yeah. Can you finish the run after the timer's up? Yeah, I think you get another 3 hours after the entry timer's up to complete your run. "5-0, chat. 5-0 with Fight Rig and Pile. The matches against like the very fast aggro decks like Grow Wolves, those are going to be our hardest matchups. So the fact that I've actually won 2 of them in this run alone, so if you're winning your hardest matchups, you've got a good ass deck. I feel at home playing Alchemy, chat. Gotta say, what an incredible format. It's just so damn good. It's shit? What do you mean it's shit? Every single game so far has been like incredibly fun. You're a mindless hater. Like, even if the games on this run had been shit, Alchemy would still be my favourite format, but I would at least be able to understand your it's shit philosophy. You're just being a hater for no reason, because the games have been good. And you can't even, the worst part is you won't admit it though, you know? You don't have the cojones to admit that you're a mindless hater. Get binded, baby. And utterly incredible how good that land drop there was for us. Give me something else to bind an opponent. Thank you. Beautiful. I'll take blue/white. And I tell you what, next turn I'll take some blue/white and I'll turn on my Kami War. Wait, I haven't drawn a red land yet. Oh, fuck. Okay. So it's a good point, well made. There's your red. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Bro, is this is not even a hook. That's a joke hook. We frog. Frog it up. Tapping out. Yeah, but they can't do lethal, right, without having already cast a boss. No boss has been played. So really the worst thing that they can do is just set up a board that gets hooked. The deck don't stop, chat. We never stop. Unfortunately, we don't have anything too amazing to bounce right now, but it's not so bad. Could be worse. They had 2 Revels and a Burgie, and we're just farming. Attack first is terrible, we let them block. We don't want them to block, we want to ride this frog to victory, baby. +2. So we can hold up Grasp, and we also hold up Sack this land, which is pretty nice. I don't think opponent can do anything, it's just simply a matter of time until we win. Maybe like 2 turns. Farmed by your own triggers. The question is, do you even kill the Traveller? Do you blow your last Grasp? I don't think so. But like maybe, you know, like maybe. Because we're getting a Grasp or a Binding back anyway from Okagachi. Well, actually, it has to be. They have to give us a Grasp. It's forced Grasp. If they give us Binding, they're dead to Meathook, right? Pretty good. Alright, now you bring in your Culling Ritual against Token Boy. Now we're talking. What about the old Ray? Ray over Grasp? No. No. Alright, so normally if I'm bringing in the other hook, I cut a Kami War. I don't know what to cut for Culling Ritual though. Not a second Kami War surely. So it would probably be Binding, but I need my Bindings because I need to remove the enchantment, right? Maybe an Innkeeper. No, we can't cut a Valki, guys. Or we've already cut a Fight Rig and hit. We can't cut two. Let's cut an Innkeeper. Decent hand. Need some lands though. We're not going to be able to use the Crossroads as a scry, sadly. But I can't complain with this hand. We need like one land and then either a Binding or a Kami War underneath the Meathook. Underneath the Fight Rigging. Alright, opponent's got their best start. There's not... I should just play the heavy, right? Why? I don't need to play the frog. We may as well save our treasure.
This is great answer. It really is.
Interesting choice there. I could have maybe even played the Fight Rigging first and got a counter on Innkeeper. GG. I don't know, does this Ominous Traveller deck have a way to actually deal damage? Like, do they actually kill me on this turn, or do they just make a massive board? Valley? They have no way to get Valley into play though. Well, I guess they can put Valley into play after bouncing the Ignis, but they don't... they won't have any mana left over to get any triggers. I don't know if they have a way to kill me, but I would suspect they do, because their deck is unplayable if they can't kill me this turn. They had the perfect start, right? Boss on Ignis into Revels. 4 lands. So they've got to kill us this turn, or they can delete their deck. I don't know about the Traveller, man. Isn't the Traveller, like, kind of pointless? You do not need this gas, do you? Or does the Traveller have lethal inside it? Okay, I guess you can just get infinite of these. Yeah, you just get the vampires, right? They don't get haste though? Well, they do eventually, right? Once you get enough of them. But it is only a 1 in 5 chance each time. Alright, they've got Goro Goro. Okay. Goro Goro. I think we're on 5 wins, I think, yeah. Valley into Captain is 4 power. Okay. One top, Monka Monka. One top. Yikes. Alright. Any of my many removal spells, please? Again, is it the rigging or is it the frog? I guess the frog to block the valley? There's no point in activate Valki, play Valki, because they've got 2 creatures, right? If they had 1 creature, it would be sick. I would really like to remove this Revels. Any traders in the chat? Any traders? I guess. Isn't Ignis more important? I mean, they're both pretty important, I would say. They're both a little spooky. Dude, how have they drawn another boss? This guy is crazy, man. Turn 3 Revels every game and multiple boss every game. Fucking hell. What a tilt. You play opponent's deck? I already have. Played like 2 different versions of it. We're just dead, man. Rip.
This is great banter.
That was a close one at the end there, though. Opponent really had to draw very well in all 3 games. It's a 5 payout, though. Congratulations to the 5s. Ecuador! Ecuador!